Welcome to a Business Minute with Lily Lopez, presented by the South Florida Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. We're here in the middle of the summer, in the heat, at Booyah, at a chamber luncheon. But more importantly, I am here with Gustavo Fernandez, who is one of the cash recipients of our program, Elevate Together, in conjunction with JP Morgan Chase and also with Office Depot. So he's very happy, obviously, because he has his grant. Now he has an opportunity, perhaps even being a vendor, because this is a great program. And so just tell me, Gustavo, I guess you're happy.
Of course.
So tell me the excitement and how did you feel when you saw that you were selected to receive a cash grant as a small business owner?
Yeah, so no, it's a wonderful opportunity for my photography business. I do corporate events and headshots for large corporations to small.
Right.
And, as a small business owner and also having recently moved to the area about a year and a half ago.
You were in D.C.?
I was in San Francisco, California.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad you're here, San Francisco.
I am very glad I'm here also.
Yes, indeed.
Loving the warm weather. But it's a wonderful influx of cash to help my business grow, because as you know, with COVID, everything kind of went to zero.
Right.
So now starting everything back up from zero, even in a new place, in a new state, in a new city. So that $5,000 grant is definitely well needed. I'm excited to put it to work.
Plus the mentorship. Tell me about the mentorship, because I know that some people complain sometimes, the mentorship, and then I have other recipients that say, I love the mentorship part even more than the cash itself.
Yeah.
So tell me about the mentorship.
The mentorship was wonderful. It was provided by VMT,
right.
And we had 3 2-hour sessions with 2 or 3 different business professionals that were able to dig in and kind of work through some of the problems that that I face,
right.
And even with some other small business owners. So we're able to share information amongst the cohort.
How many hours of mentoring did you receive?
I think it was a total of 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's good. Yeah, because we have a gentleman who's a member, and he says, I love the mentorship because they teach you things that sometimes you think otherwise, you assume something, and things are not that way. Yeah. So for me, the mentorship was so important, and I always wanted to know more specifically how it did help, and in your case, as a photographer.
Right. Well, especially also as a small business owner, it's a challenge. We don't have other colleagues to speak with a lot of times, right. Because there are competitors.
Right.
So being able to speak to other small business owners and then some coaches, it's definitely very helpful to kind of share some of those issues that you're having day to day, but you have nobody really to talk to.
And your specialty is?
So I do I specialize in headshots and
right.
also
I saw that. Very,
events.
very nice. Very nice.
Thank you. And I have a studio in Wynwood. So I do go to the clients also in their offices, depending on the need.
And you've been a photographer all your life? This is your passion?
It was a hobby.
We all have a passion.
I did sales for about 10 years, and I've been doing photography for about almost 15, I think, yes.
And the interesting thing is that relationships, I always say it's something key for business. And that's why we do so many events. Like this month, we're doing, I think we're one of the only chambers we're doing 4 events in a month.
Yep.
And I met you through a friend and member of the chamber who moved later on to Washington, D.C. Now I think he's in Tucson or somewhere else. But that relationship with him brought me to you. He asked you to join the chamber. You joined the chamber. You participate with us. Then you apply for the cash grant, and then you receive that and the mentorship. So that's what it's all about, and I want all of yours to know. In a Chamber of Commerce, we help our businesses and make the connection. And look at this gentleman all the way from D.C. He comes here. A past member whose dear friend recommends him, and here we are.
Yeah.
We are in Booyah.
If I could say one thing, that's all I've based my company on, is building those relationships.
That's what it is.
I met Carlos. We're talking about Carlos Horta.
Carlos Horta, of course, absolutely, Carlos.
With Acer. And I met him in San Francisco. He had an event for Acer.
Wow.
And I just kept in touch.
Amazing.
And 10 years later, I moved to the area, and I reached out to Carlos, and here we are.
And he said, you have to speak to Lily Lopez.
Exactly.
And immediately, from Carlos Horta, I stop everything that I'm doing because I love him and I love Marianne. So if they see the show, Marianne and Carlos, we miss you tremendously. But we're very happy that you introduced me to this great gentleman. So anything else before we end the Business Minute?
No, thank you again for the opportunity. I look forward to all the events every month, so thanks for having me.
Yes, so don't forget to tune in every week to a Business Minute with Lily Lopez, and we'll see you next week again. Thank you so much.
Thank you.